Howdy, this is Lemmy with RevZilla TV, here to talk to you today about Roland cafe seat for Sportster. You should be looking into a Roland cafe seat if you want that cool cafe line to the rear of your bike without cutting your bike all to pieces to get it. This thing fits Sportsters 04 on up, so all you rubber mount guys, this is going to be for your bike. Installation on this thing is a snap like most seats. You're looking at 1 out of 3 beards on our 3-beard scale. Should be easily attainable by most folks with hand tools and some semblance of an idea of how to turn a wrench. Let's get right into this thing. We'll tear it apart, see what I love about it, see what I hate about it, and hopefully you learn a little bit more about it. So looking at this thing, the first thing that's most evident about it is this awesome line. The cafe, which I'm informed is French for coffee, has a sweet line to it. This thing has a really deep scoop, but then you got kind of this fastback look on the back. It's going to give your bike that cafe line that I think is just definitive of the style of bike without necessarily requiring you to chop up your tail section. It can be a big commitment if you want a true cafe bike to cut off your whole passenger section. If you have a favorite rider, she might not enjoy you doing that either. So this is a good way to get that look without necessarily having to cut your bike all to pieces. First things first, on the outside of this thing, you're going to see 2 different types of vinyl being used. You can see here there's just the smooth stuff for the accent pieces, and they also have this perforated section in the area where you're going to sit. The perforated section serves 2 purposes. First, it looks awesome. We all know this. Secondly, because it's perforated, it's going to allow a little bit of airflow in. Now, not a huge amount. It's not going to feel like you got a fan down there. However, any little bit of airflow you can get, especially where you're meeting vinyl, where your body is meeting something with a little bit of weight on it, promoting airflow is going to make the ride that much more comfortable. The other really cool thing I think about this thing is if we turn this thing around, you can see here they have this cool RSD Steel Eagle badge. I really like it. It's just a nice little touch on the seat. It kind of makes it stand out a little bit as a little classier than your average ordinary seat for a Harley. Flipping over as we always do, you can see here we've got a fiberglass base pan. I love fiberglass. It's stiff. It holds up well. It's a seat that's going to last for the life of your bike. The cover is held down with aluminum rivets. Aluminum does not corrode, so it's a great way to keep a cover still on a pan. You can also see here too the rubber bumpers. You're going to see this on all RSD seats. I really like the bumpers. It helps stand the seat off of the paint so you're not tearing up your paint. And the other thing too is it helps kind of isolate you from road shocks a little bit. Again, another tiny touch that makes the seat that much better sort of as an overall package. Installation, we had said, is a 1 beard out of 3. It's not particularly difficult to get a seat on your bike. You've got 1 point of attachment at the rear, you've got the tongue at the front. Most people should be able to get this thing on their bike with just a basic assortment of hand tools and no time at all. You should be out there riding. I think this seat is really a sharp looking seat, and I think a lot of you guys are going to agree with me. Click below, see what some other riders have had to say about this who are rocking it themselves. If you've got questions we haven't answered for you, see us at RevZilla.com, or you can always give us a call, 877-792-9455. I'm Lemmy. I'm out of here.